Support for Greater Chattanooga is provided by the local office of UBS Financial Services and EPB.
I'd say it's best described as pre-1930 string band music. A lot of people would associate the instruments and a lot of the tunes with bluegrass, but it's actually an older form of music. Different cities, different towns would have their own take on the old-time music. And this area has a real rich tradition with the banjo and fiddle music especially, and we try to honor some of that as well.
There's just a little bit of rawness to it, more personality. It reminds me of the way that I used to hear my grandparents singing, and just, full-throated kind of singing with the voice that you got. They're very untrained and very pure, just kind of have their weirdness out on their sleeve, and I always really appreciated that.
Like Clark said, it was music you would play, or they would play, just sitting around in the kitchen, in the living room. It was, really informal community activity. It was just part of daily life. Music like this was never really a commodity or never really had that much commercial success, which kind of kept it pure and undiluted.
We play in much the same style as the old recordings from the 20s without really any modern updates at all. But, young people are still drawn to it anyway, on its own accord, I think.
The response, young and old, a lot of times is, oh, my granddad used to play, he used to play fiddle like that. And if you grew up or spent any time in your youth in this area, this kind of music is almost in your DNA somewhat. It's ingrained in our society, our community, our region as a whole, and that's what's cool to me, is to see all ages appreciating.
I'm growing tired of the big city lights, tired of the glamour and tired of the sights. In all my dreams I am roaming once more back to my home on the old river shore. I'm sad and weary, far away from home. I miss the Mississippi and you, dear. Days are long and dreary everywhere I roam. I miss the Mississippi and you. Rolling this wide world over, always alone and blue, so blue. Nothing seems to cheer me under heaven's dome. I miss the Mississippi and you. bringing happy days of yore. I miss the Mississippi and you. Mockingbirds are singing around the cabin door. I miss the Mississippi and you. Rolling this wide world over, always alone and blue, longing for my homeland, muddy water shore. I miss the Mississippi and you. Mississippi and you.
If you enjoyed this episode and you want to see more of the series, subscribe on YouTube to be notified when new stories are available. Thanks.